Good morning, movers and shakers, and thank you for the warm welcome. So, as Dr. Diaz said, in September, I will be celebrating 25 years in financial services. And about a year ago, I was speaking to one of my clients, one of my long-term clients who's a friend, and he was saying that he was going on a fishing trip with this multi-millionaire. And I told my friend, I said, I'd really like to be introduced to him. I think I could probably help him. And my friend said, oh, Brian, did I tell you he's a multi-millionaire, Brian. I think he's got it all figured out. And it was almost as if my friend was talking down to me, as if I wasn't good enough for this guy, and as if this guy has it all figured out and he doesn't need my help. And that's what I wanted to discuss today. That's the myth that I wanted to approach head on today. Because sometimes, like in the case of my friend, who's one of my smaller clients, but I don't treat him like a small client. I've never made him feel like a small client. I don't make any small client feel like a small client. But sometimes when you take super good care of people, they get this thing in their head that you only help people like them, and that you're not good enough for the multimillionaire, when in fact the opposite is quite true. Is that, I had to explain to my friend, do you realize I have millionaire clients? I have multimillionaire clients. I deal with investment firms that have $1 million minimums. And so not only do I have the 25 years of experience, not only am I a certified financial planner, but I have the resources, the firms, the research departments, the professionals to bring to the table, the team to adequately, more than adequately, serve this person's needs. And by the way, I have not yet met a millionaire who's got it all figured out. I've seen millionaires make some incredible mistakes with their money. I've seen millionaires be afraid to invest because they think the market's going to go down, so they don't invest, and then guess what happens? The market goes up, and they miss that opportunity. I've had millionaires tell me, hey, I think it's going to go down, pull the money out, because I think it's going to go down. I say, no, we shouldn't try to time it. And they say, no, pull some of it out because I think it's going to go down. So I pull it out, and it goes up. I've seen millionaires say, well, I'm going to take some of my money, and I'm going to lend it to people who flip houses because they pay 8%. Well, guess what, folks? The reason they pay 8% is because because A, they don't have the money. If they had the money to flip the house, they wouldn't borrow the money from you. Who would pay 8% in an environment when people are getting mortgages for 2.5%? People who don't have money. And the banks wouldn't lend it to them because it was a high-risk activity. So my multimillionaire client made the 4 loans to the people who flip houses, and she made 8% on 3 of the loans, and she lost her entire principal on the 4th loan. Nobody has it all figured out. And what I've been reflecting on in the last 2 weeks is I've been thinking about completing my 25th year in this business. The one thing that I can tell you that I have learned, the one thing that stands out to me in a big way, is that the public is woefully financially illiterate. Even smart people, even successful people, even business owners, even millionaires, even people who have made really good financial decisions and really good moves make big blunders. And the danger is the people who think they know it all and think they have it all figured out. The best clients are the ones who come and they say, Brian, I don't know a lot about this. I need your help. Just tell me, help me, tell me what to do, give me my options. That humility, and they're almost apologizing for not knowing a lot about money, but those are the best clients because they're humble enough to understand that they need help and that a professional can help guide them. The dangerous clients are the ones who are cocky, who think they know things, who think they've got it all figured out, and they're too cool for school. But the point I wanted to make is that I don't want you to think down when you're referring me. I want you to think up. I want you to think successful. You know, Dr. Tommy said after one of my last speeches, he says, you know, you younger people in the room, you really need to get started on a financial plan and you really need to call Brian. Well, he's right. The younger people really do need to get saving and they really do need to get started. But I don't want that to color anybody's perception about who I am. I mean, when I was 23 years old in this business and when I was struggling and when I needed clients, I was helping people save $50 a month, $100 a month. That's the kind of advisor that I was at that time. But at 25 years in the business and with the Certified Financial Planner certification, I'm no longer helping the young person decide whether they want to save $50 a month or $100 a month. Now, I don't want those people to be afraid to approach me because I've given away time. I've given away time to members of this group to help them, to guide them, and give them free direction. I don't mind donating my time. And if somebody's not a good fit, that's fine. It's up to them and me to have a conversation and to figure out whether we're a good fit. And if we're not a good fit, I will recommend a great younger advisor who can help them. So I don't want people to think that I can't help the big client. I don't want people to be afraid to talk to the big client, to recommend me to the big client. But at the same time, I don't want to stand up here and scare anybody or alienate anybody to where they think, oh, I can't approach Brian. I can't talk to Brian. I don't have enough money yet. Because frankly, I am interested in middle-aged and younger clients who have potential. Professionals, attorneys, doctors, people who are going to grow, people who are successful. I work with people who already have money, who are successful, or people who are really going places. So don't ever be afraid to ask me a question or to approach me, because one way or the other, I'm going to help you. I'm either going to help you personally or I'm going to help you by putting you in touch with somebody who can help you. You know, it's interesting because a couple of speeches ago, I went through my client list and I tried to look for commonalities of who are my clients. And when I go from the top down, and these are the multimillionaires, I found that almost every one of them was the same. Retired business owner, not happy with advisor. Retired business owner, advisor retired. Professional, not happy with advisor. Business owner, not happy with advisor. Divorcing, changing advisors. Retired professional, advisor retired, business owner, saving for the future, business owner, advisor retired, self-employed, advisor retired, professional, not getting enough attention from advisor. So this myth that I help people get started who don't have money, who don't have an advisor, is not true. In fact, most people I talk to already have money, already have an advisor. Maybe that advisor is retiring. Maybe they're not happy with the advisor. Maybe they need to be recommended to me. And I thank you for doing that for me over the years. Thank you for your help. And let me know if I can help you or anybody that you know. This has been my speech. Brian Wade, Tampa Financial Group.